Have you ever found yourself in a conversation about the perception of color? It's pretty common weed talk. It's the question of whether or not all color perceived is the same or different. An example, is the blue you see the same blue I see, or is your blue my orange? A further example would be, is your blue something altogether different than anything I have perceived or can? It's certainly not the most interesting question ever conceived, but it's marginally more tangible than the "are we all brains in jars" matrix discussion, and a lot noveler than the question of faith. I'm a killjoy when the question is asked. Artists and painters have a better understanding of color than most. Some people are colorblind, and language changes how we see color pretty dramatically. Tribes in northern Nambia have trouble seeing the difference between green and blue, as their language doesn't divide between them like us English speakers do. Hey, even emotional memories affect color perception. But we all come from the same DNA. Ultimately, blue is an orange. Human eyes all come from a similar assembly line. We have no reason to think that color isn't objective independent of our poor language barriers. The significance of color, however, is highly subjective, like the 14 women killed by Walter David Craig in the greater Dallas area. To Walter, the red hair of these women was a threat to his sexuality. Personally, red makes me think of Coke, but potato, I guess.